30th day of September 2025. We're excited and it's a beautiful day to be alive. Every day above 6 feet is a good day. Welcome to the show. This is What's Up on Gatti Television, your number one entertainment show. We do say so ourselves. So yes, first up, before we start the show officially, a lot of things happened during the weekend, and one of the things that happened that really touched me was the death of Somi, Somtochukwu, who died, an Arise TV,
News and call.
yes, presenter. She lost her life. We first heard that it was because Amrabas came into the house, and what we first said was she was shot and all that. But
Yeah.
news coming through from one of the family members known as Kingsley said that
She fell off the
yeah,
third
she
story.
jumped. You know, once you hear armed robbers and all that, a lot of things start. That's one thing about Nigerians. We just hear, we never see what is up, we don't they run. But she jumped from her room or her apartment and sustained injuries. Now, I always tell people on the show that every one of us, we owe one person or another what we call a law. It's called a duty of care.
Yeah.
All right. You see someone on the road that was hit by a tricycle or an Okada, and the next thing you guys are doing are bringing your phones to do videos. What happens to the life of the person? What happens to rushing that person to get health care? All right, a lot of people would have lived in Nigeria if some of these things have happened. And then you say Nigeria. In fact, that's the connotation for it. Nigeria happened to Somi Maduagu.
Yeah.
Nigeria happened to her because her neighbors were in that house. See what happened to that girl. Nobody could take that girl for to the hospital for anything that should have been done to her. Everybody left her there. She had to call someone who was somewhere else in Abuja, and auntie, before that one came, she was cold and gone. That's how we lost a very beautiful soul. It doesn't matter if she works with Arise TV channels, TVC or Galaxy Television. I just feel
She's
like
one of us.
she's always going to be one of us, and for that, it's a black week in Nigeria. We want to say, no words would be right to speak to the family. Nobody wants to hear their son or daughter passed away under such circumstances. I wonder what kind of estate that was in terms of security that armed robbers would enter and be robbing from flat to flat. And then the police force in Nigeria, I heard they called you guys and you guys didn't come in early.
So
I
they
don't
didn't have
know.
fuel.
A whole lot of things are happening and it doesn't sit well with us. Normally I'm a very happy person, but I came on after I read everything yesterday, I felt really bad. You know, parents who struggle pay school fees from kindergarten to the university level, and then some extra degrees and all that, and you just hear one day that your daughter or son is dead for nothing. It makes absolutely no sense, and that's not what we want to talk about. But hey, we hope she gets a befitting burial, and love, we send love and light to the family of Madragu. Somi, we love you, but God loves you more. All right. Yes, that's done. We're moving forward. It is a very beautiful Tuesday morning, and on WhatsApp on Galaxy Television, we do the most. Just like yesterday, we did movie reviews. We had 2 movie reviews on the show, and I think Fells is going to tell us what I think she watched either 1 or 2 of the movies, so she's definitely going to tell us about it, what her ratings were. Though I gave 10/10 to both of them, Ruth and Boaz and the Heads of State. Heads of State, rather. It was really beautiful to see those movies. I sat down and enjoyed them before we did the movie review. But hey, Felicity is always slacking. She went and had fun during the weekend. She turned up. She went to Miami and she flew back. But
Yeah,
you know how it is.
That's the life. This is the life I chose.
Good morning. This is What's Up, and we're live. All right. We're streaming live on Facebook, Galaxy Television. If you want to rewatch the show, because we do stream live on YouTube, but we noticed that because of the guests we have on the show,
Yeah.
we usually play their song or their materials. and it always clashes with the copyright of YouTube and Facebook. So sometimes we stream up to that point when they have to play it, and then we go off and then we come back because hey, if they keep flagging us, we'll lose our pages. So
Yeah.
that's what it is. On StarTimes decoder, for those of you who have StarTimes decoder, it's 110. And yes, good news. We're working on coming back to Go TV and DSTV. We heard that news this morning from the management, and it was really, really good. So yes, you can just sit and press.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for us to go back to that. I just can't wait. But yes, on Twitter it's Galaxy Television as well. On Instagram it's galaxytv.entertainment. If you haven't or you were not privy to watching the show, you can go back and watch the show. It is an entertainment program that runs 10 a.m. To 11 a.m. every weekday, Monday through Friday. No, not 10 a.m. 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. now. I'm used to 10 a.m. But now we moved to 11 a.m. I remember someone chatting me on my Facebook and what's wrong with you and Felicity? I didn't see you guys for 2 days. I said it's not 10 a.m. again. It's 11 a.m. She said she saw family and values. I said, you suppose know now.
Yeah.
Like if they moved it to that time, we had to accommodate spaces for the breakfast program. Yes, we are big brothers, so let's allow our youngins enjoy small limelight. Yes, Felicity, good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Orally.
You're looking really, really, really good.
Thank you. You look very good too. Black on black as usual. I love the boots.
I love your sneakers.
Thank you.
It's a mixture of LV. People have money in this country. It's why somebody's salary.
Alright, thank you so much. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. It's a very beautiful day to be alive this morning. I'm so excited to be here because trust me, it's going to be another fantastic edition of Whatzup on Galaxy Television. Already mentioned, today is the last day in the month of September. Remove 200k from your salary at your own peril and flex.
Come on, 200k, go flex. All right, so before we go on, I want to say big happy birthday to Adesonya Oluwaseun. They call this one the last born, that's the last kumkum of the family. So yes, it's wonderful to celebrate birthdays. I love birthdays a lot because of cake and rice and chicken. I love birthdays a lot. So Adesonya Oluwaseun, last born. Happy birthday to you. May your light keep shining bright even when other lights go out. On behalf of Whatzup, Galaxy Television, Felicity, and of course, Orali, aka Sugar Daddy of Lagos, are saying, hey, chop life, enjoy yourself, fight police, roll with army, drink up, don't get drunk, eat good, stay liquid, and enjoy your day. God bless you. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be introducing our guest celebrity who is live in the studios this morning. And we can't wait for you to meet him. All right, let's do this one. We'll be right back. Welcome back. The rings are slowly going away. I hope so. So it's time for you to take care of yourself. Go out there. Your gutters are filled up. Clear them. If you don't want water to enter inside your living room and your bed will be on top of your fridge, clear them. All right, clear your gutters. Some of you, I saw someone yesterday, and when I opened my mouth to do, he just knew what to do. He finished drinking something, and then threw it on the floor, and I did. And I looked at me. I looked at him and looked at what he threw twice. And I went there, bro, no vex. What's it concerning? Pick your thing and trash it. And he came, I think it was, this I'm telling you, was very late in the night, maybe like 10 or something. I was like, come on now. And you're supposed to be civilized.
Like sometimes I even wonder how people feel very comfortable throwing things on the road. It's wrong on every level.
Especially those ones that cook by the side of the road. You just carry water. Carry this one. Rinse this one. I'll be like, Kai, Nigerians are dirty. Nigerians, we are very, very dirty in this country. We didn't die. There's some things I see, I'm like, whoa. This is terrible. There's no way in the world where there's no dirt. But I don't know, Lagos, Nigeria. A lot of people, some of the things we get away with here, we can't do it over there. True. You sleep in jail if you don't pay fine. And when you've done it over time, they purposely put you in jail so that you pay fine and you enjoy what jail has to offer.
And I actually do remember that years ago, there was this law where the Danfo bosses, have the waste bin.
Yes.
So you can trash
And it
whatever
was
it is.
working.
And it was working. So I don't even know what happened. I feel like they should bring it back. The Lagos State government has to bring it back.
Look at Calabar. Very neat state. Very beautiful. There's some things that...
Have you heard about Akwa Ibom?
Uyo is very clean as well.
Mm.
Very, very clean. I've been there. Very neat state. The air is beautiful. It's just Port Harcourt that has suits and all that. But aside that, Port Harcourt is a clean state. When you go to other states, I tell you, you won't come back to Lagos. Mm. Just that this is
the commercial state.
Commercial hub. So most jobs are here and everything. But once you leave, or once I have to go on leave, I have to travel to Imo State or Port Harcourt or Abuja, and I'm supposed to board on my flight. I will just be angry as the captain is announcing, the pilot rather is announcing, we landing and fasten your seatbelts. We're approaching Lagos airspace. Oh!
I'm back again. I'm bringing back again.
There's this thing I feel, but I'm always excited when I get to travel. Anyway, welcome to the show this morning, Sam Gideonite. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Good morning.
We're so happy to have
you.
You
He's looking very fit and proper. Like,
yeah.
getting anointed.
Exactly. I'm going to get anointed today.
Wow.
Welcome. How was it getting to the studios?
Wow, it's very smooth journey. There was no traffic. Lagos is getting better.
Praise God. Praise the Lord.
So only on Mondays I notice traffic in Lagos these days.
And Fridays, I think.
Yes,
Mondays
on Fridays. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
But wait, why is it always like that? It's not like the people who went out on Monday and, decided, I'm not going to go out.
Because of cost of transportation, majority decide to sleep at work and come back home on Saturday. So most time Tuesday to Friday or to Thursday, we have a free movement. Why Friday? Everybody want to go back to their...
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Wow, that makes a whole lot of sense. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's tell you about the man we have in the studio. Sam Gideonite is a global gospel music minister, music director, recording artist, songwriter with over 10 years of experience. Over 10 years of experience recording gospel inspirational songs, and he's come out with very beautiful tunes like Agbadagu, Turning Around, Eshegon, Oba 1 worship version, and Oba 2.0 praise version, and his latest song, New Wave of Glory, according to Psalm 24 verse 7, where he quoted, "Lift up your heads, O you gates." This masterpiece, New Wave of Glory, is curated to launch a listener to the realm of walking in the manifestation of God's glory. Somebody say amen.
Amen.
So Gideonite says in the song New Wave of Glory, Jesus came through for me. Finally, when he came, everything changed. He's a trailblazer who God has blessed with different innovations, which paved way for his astounding ways across the globe. His passion and his work ethic, also his excellent dress sense, which you can see, attention to details and passion for praise and worship is second to none. Sam Gideonite is a graduate of Lagos State Polytechnic and International Open Institute of Tech Education, IOI. He's also a financial manager in one of the most prominent commercial banks in Nigeria. So, Percy, you see here, it'll be small you.
Yes, sir.
He's been doing this for a very, very long time. So, yes, we're so honored to have you in the studios with us, and we're raring to go. So, yes, the ministry. It says you're a songwriter, you're a recording artist, you're a choir director, everything that you be. Tell us, how are you able to do all these things in one and still maintain balance?
Wow. It depends on, for myself, most time I like having a proper preparation for what I do, working on music and a lot of things. Music alone can be so demanding, time to travel and a lot of, rehearsals, studio recording, and of course, creativity. We have to, most things that we sing out there is what we must have finished at the back end before we bring it out. Sometimes when you listen to a song, you're like, oh, this song makes sense. So you don't know how long the person has been cooking it. You don't know how many sleepless nights the person has been before you can enjoy that beautiful music. So most time I spend a lot of time in my own personal secret place to make sure that I I get the picture of what I want people to hear. You know, if I, even before my song is out, I make sure that it will look like I'm singing it already. Like I can feel it that people are singing the song already. So if I, the first person my ministration, my song normally bless is myself most of the time. So because of proper preparation, I've been able to manage work and music, and being a music director. And of course, I have some, you know, I make a arrangement for time to, you know, attend to the people that I coordinate.
Yeah.
And then I make another arrangement for people that I coordinate in my team. You know, my own band is different from church, and it's also different from being a church choir. You know, being a music minister, we all grew up from the church choir, and of course, still the church choir. So I'll make sure that I plan myself that what does not affect each other. So, and by the grace of God, we are doing well.
Yeah, beautiful.
All right. Now, growing up, I used to hear, of course, I think it's even in the Bible, where it say, at the last day, you know, the children of God and the angels will be in heaven rejoicing, you know, singing songs of praise. Now,
Sister Felici. Wow.
you see, my Bible.
You don't want to make me look like a sinner. Let's go on.
So now, gospel music for you isn't just sound, it's ministry. When did you first realize this wasn't just a talent, but a calling?
A calling. Wow, that's fantastic. Gospel music to me is a calling. It wasn't just a talent. Because when we talk about a talent, of course, anybody can be talented. A lot of people, anybody can sing. You know, talent is just, you know, our natural ability. You know, it's very possible for someone to develop his or herself to become somebody that can sing. And of course, people can even actually have a good voice that when they sing, we're like, oh, this song makes sense. So this person can actually sing, can run a lot of skill. But music is beyond, or let me talk about myself. My own is calling, and it's beyond just a talent. When we talk about a calling, we are talking about a deep sense of responsibility, a deep sense of service. So this is beyond something that has to do with probably natural thing driving you to do it.
Yeah.
You know, where talent is something that has to do with natural. That means there's a target, you want to achieve this, you want to achieve that. Or probably some people want to please people, you want to make sure that they know that you can sing.
Yeah.
And that is not enough. So music is a calling to me. It's not just a talent. And this has been my drive, that even though when I sleep and you wake me up, if it's all about music, I'm ready to do anything about it. I'm ready to sing at any time. And this gives me joy. It's what I do to receive strength from God. And of course, I've been doing this since when I was in children class. And we are still on it.
All right. Now, you said music for you is not just a talent, it's a calling for you. Now, how do you get inspired to, you know, write your songs? Where do you draw your inspiration from?
Wow. Let me use my recent song, for example. I draw my inspiration. Most of my song, I wrote them from the Bible. And when I sleep, apart from Oba, the 1 and 2, I wrote that song during COVID-19. It was actually what happened during COVID-19 that God gave me that thing.
Wow.
You know, especially by both the rich people, both the poor people, everybody were at home. Even with your money, most time, sometimes your money self cannot even do anything. Everybody were just on the same page. You cannot go to the place of your businesses. You cannot do anything. We're just total lockdown. So that song, God gave me that song because of the situation of that season. And that is why the song was titled Oba Alade Okabiosi. It simply means that God is unquestionable. So anything he like, he can do. You see, heaven doing what pleases him. Now, I draw my inspiration from the Bible, like the recent one I released August this year. That was from book of Psalm 24, verse 7, which goes there that lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be lifted, O ye everlasting door. And the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, and the Lord mighty in battle. Now, that song, you know, that is just the verse of the Bible that gave me the insight about that song. And once most time I get the title of the song, and then I pray about it. But after some days, God will give me the verse, maybe verse 1. You know, song will not just have the title or the chorus. We have to add other things. We have to add the bridge and a lot of other things. So from there, I will always seek the face of God to make sure that I balance it. So my major source of the inspiration is the Bible. If I open any verse of the Bible now, I can turn it to a song.
Mm.
So that is it.
Wow. This is
Wow.
really impressive.
Now, those your songs, Oba 1 and 2. Unfortunately, at that point, you see, lockdown period was one of the times of my life when I enjoyed it. Yeah. And we in media, we had the opportunity to move around.
Free.
Oh, yeah, you just show your ID card.
And I had one cousin that was in the Navy. When I want to move, I'll just call him. See, 2 a.m. There's this supermarket in Lekki Phase 1 called Daytona. Free advert for you guys, you pay. 24 hours. It was always open. So I made so much money because my friends would just send me their budgets and what they want to buy and ask me, because I had ID card, I had letters, I had my cousin. This thing I'm telling you is OP Mensah, the full lot. We'll pass one way. Oh my God. It was really beautiful, you know. Now that he talked about it, I remember it wasn't easy. Those were funny times. Well, that time if I wanted something, there's no way I could not. I did a barbecue party in BGC. Hey, Lagos State government, sorry. You don't go. You don't catch me now. It's gone. No evidence. But that's what happened. Now, back to music. For you, your new song is currently trending.
Yeah.
New Wave
of Glory.
New Wave of Glory.
Yeah.
What prompted that song? You know, first you talked about Psalms and how lift up your head, oh you gates, and all that. A whole lot of people, in fact, 70% of Nigerians are saying Shege. And these are the kind of songs that should help lift us out of this, because I don't know. We've tried many things. Maybe in a prayer I go last one for this. Just all of us like this. Just catch all of us. God put us inside National Stadium. Not everywhere. You know, but your music has a way of lifting souls. If you feel very down and you listen to some Gideonite, you understand what I'm talking about. The New Wave. What do we know about the song? And when did this song come out? When was it written? Promotions for the song, where has the song got into? And yes, just give us the highlight of that song.
Okay, New Wave of Glory. I wrote this song 2 years ago. This song came out of, I actually passed through some challenges at that period of time. And this thing actually wanted to affect my ministry.
Wow.
So at the beginning of that challenge, you know, I decided to release a song. I deliberately went ahead to write that song. You know, one thing about music minister is this: if some music minister don't want to respond to what you do to them, they can respond via their song. You know, we can use music to give a response to things that happen or things that are happening. So at that period of time, I was like, I was just going one day and a song came to my mind. I wrote it down. I now shared that song with someone. I was like, oh, I'm going to release that song now. This thing that is happening, I will fire that thing with this song. And actually, if I was to release that song, it would be so obvious that I released that song based on this. And the person I shared it, the person was like, the person was actually my younger one. The person was like, hey, yeah, but don't try that. I was like, oh my God, the person was like, it will look as if you want to fight for yourself. I was like, oh my God. And that when I slept, God told me that actually I cannot fight for myself, that I should allow him to fight for me. I was like, wow. So if God is going to fight for me, that means I don't need to fight again. Yeah. So for the fact that I keep quiet or I decide not to fight does not mean that I'm lazy. Even God is not lazy. You know, God can always win every battle for us.
True.
So after that period of time, I decided to dust that song. So I didn't go ahead with it. After that period of time, God gave me the New Wave of Glory. And when I read that book of Psalm 24 verse 7, that interpreted a lot of things about the song. I started praying. I'm talking about 2 years now. So I started praying. So, and after some period of time, a lot of things began to fizz in, to work out for me. All those challenges, I began to walk in victory. From victory to victory, I began to experience exactly the lyrics of that song. So in that song, I said something. I said, it does not matter how far you have been praying. It does not matter how far you have been waiting. It does not matter how far people have gone. Maybe your friend have gone. A lot of people have gone. They have achieved a lot of things. And also when Jesus comes, everything changed. I was like, wow. So that means if I was to fight for myself that time, probably I will not be where I am now. So because God fought for me, everything changes. So this year, I was just going on my own. After July, I think towards July ending. One day I was just checking my old picture record, all those old documents. I just realized that I'll be singing for the next 10 years, past 10 years. I was like, oh my God, I remember when I released my Turning Around with Monique. That was 2014, July 25th. I was like, oh my God. So I've been in this industry for 10 years. Oh, yes. So I went to church that day. My mind was just up that I should go and release that song. I ran to the studio. I discussed with my producer and I started recording that song. So that song is a victory song over what I've passed through for about 3 years now. That is the new wave of glory. And it's still evidence that what I can see now, they are the result. What is happening around me, they are the result of those things that have happened before, that God actually gave me victory over them. And that is why I have to sing it out, that when Jesus comes, everything change. And then lift up your heads, O ye gates. Of course, that time, you look as if there was a lot of blockage on the way, like this guy, I don't go anywhere. I was like, oh my God. But nobody can stop God, of course. So when I read the Bible where he said, look, lift up your heads, O ye gate, and be lifted, O ye everlasting door, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? We are talking about Jesus. So when Jesus comes, the glory is here. So that was what prompted me to sing that new wave of glory.
Wow.
That's a very good one. To have someone who performs exciting music, who leads people into different spheres of worship, you should understand that this is what we're talking about here. New Wave of Glory, it's out now on all platforms. But before then, I'd like us to go watch this man perform right here on, not right here, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Let me see if you drag you guys into the same wave that you dragging other people to. All right, let's go on this quick break to watch and listen to something from some Gideonite, and then we'll be right back. Stay here. Of course, you have Felicity, aka Feli Fails, aka Feli Fails Mama. Yeah, she's right here looking really good. And
Feli Fails Mama.
If you want to chop up, very good. She's looking very edible. Early day for you, all day, every day. Let's do this one. We'll be right back. Stop. That runs Monday through Fridays, 11 a.m. 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. It's no longer 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. So tell a friend to tell another friend. Times and seasons have changed, and we're still WhatsApp.
Yes, sir.
Abi, then change us.
We're still bringing the best.
Yes, just like Felicity was about to say, we're still bringing everybody now. We're still bringing the heat. We're still bringing the vibe, the fun, entertainment, what we're known for. So don't get it twisted. Nothing changed about us. We just went a bit higher. All right. So I always tell people, if you want to name anything, Grammy Award winners, Guinness World Record holders, they've been on the show, and we're still going to have more. We're looking forward to having Hina Bati on the show.
Yeah.
Very soon, yes. And she knows, say if she they come.
Oh, obviously. You don't even have to say it. Obviously.
Nothing which you want to. 2 coolers of jollof rice, well made, well seasoned, so that Ralph will help us test it first. But he should check out where the turkey is, and we can have somebody. I know they do all these Felicity. Once she's coming here, orally, Felicity, we are coming. Try your best when you take cook taste. Let me tell you what you cook here, and I'll tell her then. I don't mind if she says pay for it, but let's taste out of the abundance of what you have. Just like we're having some of small Agbara from some Gideonite. All right. I'm sure you guys enjoyed that part of the show where we had him performing live to one of his songs. And it's a beautiful thing. Most Nigerian musicians cannot perform with a live band.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's something that I play my song. DJ.
That is mine.
DJ.
Exactly.
Team out.
Soundtrack.
They say, yeah, come and perform this thing live with instruments. While I go there. That's why when you have people like Davido, Wiz, Burner, that's why they put them, even Rema, they put they put them on another level because of how, and then the king of all of them, in my own Flavor. Flavor will leave singing and go and play keyboard, play guitar, play everything. he's a master of all that. Yeah. Now, back to you. What's next for you now, Sam Gideonite? Do we have an EP coming through, or an album, or we're going to have a big music fiesta? What are we looking for?
A concert.
Yes.
I'm actually planning to hold a program. The program, my title is 3DG, and it's going to be for 3 days. 3 days of glory with Sam Gideonite. So I'm looking towards November this year. And of course, I'll shoot my video for about 2.0. I can't wait to shoot that video. People will be waiting to, to watch that video. And it's going to be massive. If I can see that one of the most trending of my song, that should be about 2.0. I did do one, and they requested for 2. I did 2. I don't know if I'm going to do 3 now.
It's really nice.
It's going.
Yes. I have 2.0. Maybe I should do 3.0.
Yeah.
So by God's grace, I will shoot the video or back 1 or 2. And of course, I'm working towards 3DG with Sam Gideonite. 3D with Sam Gideonite. And of course, I'm still going to do another song. That one is going to be very massive, like 2. Very massive. So I'll be featuring some more gas in the industry. And it's going to be very massive.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait.
All right. Now, let me bring you back again. For you who has been doing music for over 10 years. Now, over time, when we've had even the secular artists on the show, people will tell you, we've had business owners or entertainers on the show, they'll tell you, oh, I went through certain challenges. Now, for you who has been doing gospel music for over 10 years, how has it been so far? What challenges did you go through, and how did God pull you from these challenges?
Wow, there are a lot of challenges in music. The only thing is the way we see it. That's what we determine our response to it.
Yeah.
For example, let me use my first song, Turning Around, as at 2014.
Yeah.
I was in school. I was in Polytechnic then. My school fees was 52,000. And on getting to the studio, I was told they will record my song 150,000.
Oh, wow.
So I was working as an office assistant. My salary was 18,000. So I don't know how many 18,000 I will combine, contribute for me to be able to pay for studio. And even the people that will design artwork, the moment they saw the name of the song, because I featured Monique, the same Monique of Powerflow.
Okay.
The moment they saw the details of the song, they changed the prices, everything skyrocketed. They were like, oh, this guy, you get money. If you can feature Monique, you get money. So they changed everything for me, But what kept me going in the industry is because of my determination. Because of my determination and beyond the expenses. One of the major challenges actually is the expenses, because in Nigeria today, there are major people that will be telling you that more grace, so we celebrate you, but their money will not celebrate you. You go to some administration, most of them, you have to trek back home. They just tell you, oh, we get back to you. Don't worry. We have one big concert coming. So we bring you all those motivation. That is what we used to hear. So funding of the project, has been some major challenges. But what kept me going is because I don't look at those challenges. I make sure that I set a target for myself. The only thing that is most time cost is that what I probably supposed to do now, I may sometime shift it to maybe another day. So for me to catch up with it, but I'll definitely do it up to standards, and I won't do anything lesser than what I've done before. So there are challenges like that. There are challenges of people promising you something and they will not fulfill it. So we will tell you that, don't worry, we are with you. At the end of the day, you won't see anything. There are challenges in the team also. There are times that you want to go out to or perform somewhere. Maybe you are going with your band and you go with the whole team. And probably you are even spending about 50,000 naira for transportation on getting there. That give you 10,000 naira. So all those things actually get someone to get discouraged, but because this thing is a calling, It's not like a talent that we are chasing all those physical things.
Yes.
We actually think beyond what we get. And he has actually been helping me, and we are still on it.
Wow. That's so nice.
All right, before we let you go, quickly, in 1 minute, give your fans and well-wishers words of motivation and inspiration, and then you can end that with your social media handles and where we can stream and download your songs.
All right, my social media handle Sam Gideonite. You can stream my song or just on your Google site, just type Sam Gideonite. You see there on Instagram, Facebook, Audio Mac. The song is there, Sam Gideonite. And then my advice to people out there is that just be authentic. Don't try to copy anybody.
Yeah.
Because the moment you are trying to be like someone else, you lose your originality. So be yourself. You have a lot of, music is in different stages. The people you are seeing up there today, they did start from there. If you need to grow up before you can stay up, be yourself.
Yeah.
There are many people that want to copy people outside the country. Rather, you want to sing worship. Now, you know your voice. You know the limit of what you can sing. You know what you can do. Some, that you are not too good in worship. You are good in praise. Do what you have the ability to do.
Yeah.
Don't go and stretch yourself because you want to be like maybe a Victoria raise. You want to raise your voice. And you just hold yourself. You want to be like another person. If your own way is praises, now follow that praise and be good at it. If your own way is worship, follow it and be good at it. Don't try to copy anybody. Be authentic. Just be yourself on the stage. And of course, you will shine your shine.
Wow, that's a very beautiful message. Stay true to yourself. A lot of us want to be other people. You don't see the work those people have already put in. You just want to be like them. You want to be like their success story. It's good to look up to people, but never forget to always stay true to yourself and do not pretend to be who you're not.
True, that's the biggest advice you can ever get. Me, I don't know how to motivate. I will never motivate you anyhow in my life. So,
but the motivation of telling them to remove 200K from their salary,
that's chop life. That's chop life.
Chop life motivation.
Which one? If life tired, quit. Wait till happen. I'm tired of it. Quit. Don't stress me. I don't have anything to, and it's been beautiful listening to you, and those words of advice really sank deep. For those who are watching and listening, I hope you took something really good from that one. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Orali. Thank you.
Felicity.
Mama. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
God bless you. We're going to go on this quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for Celebrity Gist. It's the Church of Chop Part. And we can't wait to delve into that. Stay here.